Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way out of Mana Castle and then quickly learned we couldn't actually progress further through it. And now we've made our way to the Lost Forest, where I started to navigate through and then realised I would probably take a bit longer than I had left for the episode to do. So I ended up just ending the last episode a little bit short. And today we're going to be making our way properly through the Lost Forest. And hopefully not getting and hopefully not having too much issue with it. I say that as Masao just gets immediately just annihilated. Wow. Zeodine completely misses. I'm having such a great start to this one. But hey, we'll be okay. I do hope that Nanjo's persona maxes out soon though, because honestly, I'm kind of sick of using this one, because it's really bad. But it's so close to maxing out that I don't want to just leave it as is. I will probably get rid of it soon though, because, oh, it's bad. Like, it does no damage. Like, having a second thing with Tarunda is kind of nice, but he just does no damage. Honestly, I don't know if this is me just having a mental quandary of just like, should I have just talked to Trish and healed fully there? And the answer I decided with was no. Like, let's aim for the middle there, go for Eternal Black to wipe that out. You know what, let's cast Tarunda just because why not? Masao can just do a normal hit and Reggie can go for Zeodine on the middle as well. So that one-shot them. Reggie will get some decent damage out across all of them with his Zeodine cast. Honestly, with Crimson Sublimation on top of it, that might even wipe one of them out. Lilim hits rank 5 and learns Mudo. That could come in handy. We get a Tarunda, and let's just run it back. Eternal Black, net kills one more. However, I need to be very careful because Maki is nearly out of I nearly said Maki is nearly out of ESP, but you know, she's nearly out of SP, but she's pretty close to a level up, I think. Okay, maybe not quite as close as I thought, but we'll be okay. So, let's make our way through here properly. Okay, so this is a call for a Zeodine. This is a Zeodine time. Let's have Maki just do a regular attack, I suppose. Nanjo can just cast Tarunda, because realistically, I think that's probably the most beneficial thing he can do. And we should be okay. We'll probably finish these all off in like 2 turns. I say that as they can just drop a lot of things on Masao and nearly kill him. Okay, that's decent damage. Zeodine, bang, wipes out the 3 there. Magidola kills the rest. So yeah, Magidola will make grinding very, very simple for me for the rest of the game. And honestly, as I go, I'll probably get even stronger personas with it. And by that I mean I'll get Iluyanka, who is super powerful. Okay, these are Drakes, these are Funbabas. So, this one's going to be everyone just shooting, I suppose. Aside from Nanjo, who is going to go for Miragi. And Masao can just do a regular hit, and Reggie can Toxic Sting. Okay, off we go. And yes, I do appreciate the fact that I just said, oh, yeah, like, everyone can just do that. Like, everyone can do the same thing, and then, like, 3 out of my 5 party members, I had to do something completely different. Either way, replay that turn, run it back. We probably won't kill them all this turn, but hey, maybe Nanjo will kill something. Yeah, this persona for him is... This persona is just not it for him. Like, it isn't even very good defensively. Like, I think Nanjo is a good party member, I just think that maybe this persona is not good. Like, I don't know, he just does no damage currently. And there we go, there goes that last enemy. And Naria is 1 fight away from a level up, so I feel pretty okay casting Meteorama right now. That's it. I could have sworn that was meant to be a spin tile there. Oh, no way, I think I know where I am now. Okay, that's just an anatomy. Let's just do regular hits with everything, aside from Nanjo, who can use Destruction Smash. And we'll probably kill this thing in like 2 turns. I'll probably kill this thing in like 2 turns, and then... Okay, Now he ran away because of a terror status ailment. Man, as soon as Shoki, as soon as I have a little thing that's like, oh, Shoki hit its maximum level, yeah, I am switching this persona out and probably never switching it back on. Also, I do appreciate how I ran into that dead end, and that's when it started the fight. That was pretty solid timing from the game. Okay, so let's cast Eternal Black and wipe out those. Nanjo and Maragi. I'm getting really tired of just casting Maragi with Nanjo, but he does no damage. It's like, hey, he'll eventually be useful, hopefully, maybe. You know, if everyone else just stops killing things for like 5 seconds. I mean, realistically, even if he falls massively behind, by the time I get to the end of the game, like, even if he falls massively behind, I know that by the time I reach the end of the game, I will sit down and do grinding to make sure everyone is strong. Like, I will not allow myself to go into the end game of this game without everyone being strong. That, and also, I would quite like to show, hopefully, most people's ultimate personas, if I can get them. Okay, Crimson Sublimation finishes those off. Maki hits her level up, so she is now free to start casting again. And because Giannis should also be pretty close to maxing out. That's a combination of words I was looking for. And have I gone the right way? I think I have. And that can only hit one at a time, so let's just do regular hits, I suppose. And Eternal White will just one-shot each of those. Now let's go for you know what, sure, let's go for Paralyze. Because we can, I suppose, and Reggie can just throw hands, I guess. I mean, realistically, I don't think I'm in any danger for any of these enemies, so I feel pretty okay. If nothing else, I do like the animation for Paralyze. I think that looks kinda nice. Like, I think it looks kinda cool visually. And that just finishes all of those off. Great. And we got a physical guard, so that is a free cast of Tetrakan in the form of an item. And I do not know how far through here I am. But that looked like another room that I should have gone into, so I'm going to double back and go over there. And because I know me, I will need to do that. Wait, do I have to walk back out through here? I think I might have to walk back out through here. However, I'm pretty sure that the new persona that I fused in the last episode, weirdly, annoyingly enough, the one that I fused for Nanjo to hopefully make him a little bit better, I think that said it would get Triesto, and Triesto is really good. Come on, max out. Not quite. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Everyone else is gonna block. Nope, Nanjo. Nanjo is gonna cast Destruction Smash. Everyone else is gonna block. And I am not leaving this fight until Nanjo dies or Shoki maxes out. Oh, so place your bets on which will happen first. Because, realistically, as long as Nanjo keeps swinging at things, eventually he'll get this maxed out. Or he runs out of SP, but it's like 7 at a time. And... okay, he leveled up. He's level 27 now. Like, I started this as like a joke, but genuinely, I didn't think that it was gonna be this bad. I knew Shoki. I knew going into this episode that I knew Shoki was weak. I didn't think it was this like awful though. Like, I didn't think it was this borderline unusable. I mean, if nothing else, if I can give it benefit on one thing, and also Reggie doesn't have enough of SP left to do any persona moves, so hopefully we should be okay still. Oh, but yeah, basically as soon as this maxes out, and probably the next time I go to the Velvet Room, I'm probably just gonna get rid of it. But hey, if I max it out, at least I'll get some form of item when I trade it back in at the Velvet Room. So, I don't know, maybe Igor will show some level of respect and appreciation for me wasting my time with this trash persona. Because, honestly, yeah. I know that, like, yes, I know it's probably very annoying, considering the fact that all I've done is complain about how bad this persona is and then keep using it. But hey, it's nearly there. I'm sure it's nearly there. Okay, 2 regular casts of Dia can nearly heal Masao out at 4 SP each, but at the same time, it's like 1 cast of Mediorama can do it. Okay, Crimson Sublimation just annihilates them, okay. And that finishes it off, I think. Okay, no, it doesn't. But I think Nanjo can still finish these off with Maragi now. So let's just leave it, and that probably kills. It doesn't, okay. If nothing else, hey, at least Reggie, I guess, absorbs that. Okay, Ice Breath. Once again, just kept it's absorbed. Maragi still doesn't kill, but I think it says an awful lot that the damage that I got from the kind of but I got more out of. Oh, I see. I see how it is, game. This will be on your kind of return route. Yeah, I think that's will be a thing on the way back, I assume. So, I am gonna go the wrong way if I keep doing this. So I need to go over here, and yeah, so pretty much I need to be a little bit careful about the way I navigate stuff. Okay, Shoki maxed out and learned Rakunda. I do. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. I've completely forgot it was going to learn Rakunda, because Rakunda is a move I really want. Because it's just like, oh, this just shreds defense. It just lowers all enemy defenses. And that could come in so handy. That could be such a good move to have. Maybe I should keep a hold of it. Maybe I should keep a hold of it and just, like, use it to set up a couple of Rakundas and then just switch out immediately after. That could be the play. Because being able to get rid of their defensive stats is very handy. I do like being able to shred through defensive stats. I very quickly... Like, Rakunda was something I never really thought about as an individual spell a whole lot until I played SMT5. Then I kept it on my Nahobino for the entire game. Although, to be fair, in my save of SMT5, I basically didn't upgrade my Nahobino, like, at all. I had pretty much the basic moves until the end of the game. So, I definitely made that game unnecessarily difficult for myself. But hey, you know what? SMT5 is still a fantastic game, and at some point I do want to replay it. Honestly, it'll be a long time away, but at some point I'll even play it on here. So I put a point into luck, dexterity, and agility there. Okay, let's switch Nanjo over to Aonba for his new persona. And let's keep making our way through this forest. Fortunately, I think I know where I'm going from here. I say that and immediately get ambushed, because of course I do. Why would I ever not get ambushed? Eternal Black does a good amount of damage, but I think we should be okay. Because now I can just go for Crimson Sublimation, of course, but just spread out enough to not be able to hit, for me to only be able to hit one thing at a time. You know what? We haven't, okay, new persona for Nanjo. Let's see how much damage his new Maragi cast does. If they don't get blasted to pieces by Megiddola beforehand. They got blasted to pieces by Megiddola beforehand. Okay, but yeah, I do want to see just how strong his new Maragi is compared to his old one. In theory, it should do at least double damage. Or at least close to it. I would hope so. Okay, let's try a Maragi, and you know what? Masao can just do a regular hit this turn. Just so I can kind of see it, hopefully. Crimson Sublimation destroys that. Okay, how much is this going to do? 38, but that's resisted. So that was a resisted 38. Like, if I'd done that with his old persona, I would have done, like, 5. So, you know what? I'm okay with that. Like, it's still pretty weak. I'm not gonna deny that. It's still pretty weak. But I'm more okay with it. What's here? Another Agastia tree. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We are in a forest. But, like, I literally have 2 save points on my map at the same time, so... this is a rotating tile in the middle here. And I think there might be a couple of others. But I might be wrong about that. Okay, let's try to invite it along. No? Okay. Yeah, sure, I have a life stone. Sure, why not? Okay, taunting it doesn't help. I'm not giving it 2 life stones. Can I persuade it? I can't persuade it, but apparently it will just leave me alone. And that should be enough for me to get through this fight in 1 turn. Maybe 2 turns, because everyone else is now just going to have... everyone's now just going to kind of... Never mind. I forgot I had Reiji just set to punch things. I was going to say, everyone's just going to kind of ineffectually throw magic at Eligor and it's not going to do anything. And with that, we are now at the end of this little section, because we've reached the gingerbread house. However, now, when I go in here, this is an important thing. I'm glad that I saved before I did, because when I go in here, I'll be presented with, like, some questions, and if you answer them incorrectly, you will have a boss fight. And if you do that boss fight, you are locked in on the bad ending. So I'm going to do my best to avoid that. In we go. Huh? Who's there? Hey, isn't that the ghost who showed up at the Historical Society? Is she friends with that brat in black? What? Well, evidently not. Hey now, don't cry. Are you little Mai? Yes? Whoa! She has a half-moon-shaped compact. It looks a lot like mine. That must be the castle's key. But who are these children? Hey, Mai, you know that girl Aki? Is she a friend of yours? No, she's not my friend. She's Mai. She's the bad Mai. What? What does that mean? I was lonely, and that's when Kandori came. Then she came out of me and left with Kandori. She knows Kandori isn't our real dad. So she's a separate personality that split off. What is that compact? It's my treasure. It grants wishes. I used it to make this town. No way, that's... Yes, this little girl was this world's creator. Can't you use that compact to catch Aki and Kandori or send everyone home? No, because Aki took half of it. I know she's using the other half to do mean things. My wishes just get cancelled out. That's how come I'm hiding here. But we can't get to Kandori without it. Can't we borrow it for a while? No, you can't. That's what Kandori wants. Mai, you shouldn't hide like this. Why not? Wouldn't I be safe if I hide here? Okay, so... Realistically, it's that's true, but... I think you have to say, stop hiding. Naria's right. Hiding from your problems won't solve them. You have to meet them head on. Why? Why are you all trying so hard? Then it's... I want to say that's just how it went. But it's for everyone's sake. We don't have time for this philosophical crap. We gotta get back to our world and save someone. Come on, please just let us borrow that thing. From the looks of it, she's already dead? Hell no, she's alive for sure. Look. Anyway, what are you all living for? Isn't it just painful? What? What about you, mister? What are you living for? To find my reason, I suppose. Naria's right. There is sweetness in life. Okay, just for you, I'll let you borrow my compact. Okay. Thank you, Mai. Okay, so now we can head on back. Sweet, thanks, Mai. Let's wish right now for it to send us to Kandori. You can't. Only I can use it. And the castle is Aki's home, so my wishes won't work on it. Well, that immediately kind of, ruined his plan. Ugh, I knew it seemed too good to be true. Oh well, let's just hoof it back to the castle then. Okay, so, Please make sure please make sure Kandori doesn't get this compact. Can I see that compact area? Wow, it's only half of the whole thing, but it's the same as mine. Though mine doesn't have a mirror like this one. Well, wishes are supposed to be things that you grant for yourself, after all. It'd be boring if everything always went the way you wanted it to. Kandori, what does acquiring that compact play into his schemes? That was one hell of an answer. Okay, so you see that teddy bear she's holding? If we had answered her questions wrong and upset her, she would have thrown that teddy bear at us, and it would have transformed into a monster and attacked us, and we would have had to do a proper boss fight with it. So that would have been a pretty bad time, realistically. But hey, oh, I'm not high enough level to get that yet, so I'll have to come back and hopefully get some new personas soon. Actually, I'll be totally honest, I do not remember what the next... No, wait. I was going to say I don't remember what the next dungeon and boss are, but I definitely remember what they are. It just kind of clicked into my mind what they were. Okay, so let's make our way out of this forest real quick. Also, I should probably just try to avoid using my personas. Or at least, maybe I shouldn't and just have Maki not try to, because, I mean, realistically, she can't, because Giannis is a... Well, Giannis is a very high SP cost persona. Fortunately, there's just a very quick exit here. So let's see what everyone has to say. Come on, we should get back to that weird castle. We have no business being here anymore. Let's just hurry up and go. Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought for a minute. Let's get to the castle. Sorry, I need some time alone to think. Okay, so... Before we go over there, let's quickly head on over to the doctor's office. What does Reggie say here? I want to get all this over with as soon as I can. Don't you have someone waiting for you to come home too? What are you waiting for? Let's get patched up and go. Psychological wounds are difficult to treat since they can't be seen. Oh, I didn't mean anything in particular. It just crossed my mind. Are you finished yet? Can we leave yet? I mean, to be fair, I think that says a lot about Nanjo, kind of. Like, I like the idea that he asks about that, because it's like, clearly what happened to Yamaoka is still probably, like, kicking around in the back of his mind. It's just like, because that's, like, that'll mess someone up, you know? Like, he did effectively see the guy who'd cared for him his entire life just die right in front of him. Like, that would mess up anybody. Okay, 10 out of 10, Reggie just punching out an Echo Matter, because that's just how he does. Okay, let's see here. I don't remember if I got any more spell cards, so I don't know why I'm here. I did not get any more spell cards, I just did a stupid. Okay, so let's quickly leave here and head on over back through the subway, because this game loves you making you go through the subway. And then we'll be able to finish off this episode, and then we'll start the castle off next time. In between episodes, though, I'm probably going to go and do some negotiations to get some new things, so I can maybe get a couple of new personas for people. Because now that everyone's coming up on level 30, I feel like I should probably try to get some new stuff. Actually, I don't... Okay, I've remembered what the next boss is, but I don't remember what it's weak to. So hopefully we'll be okay. Aonbar learned Magnara, that could come in handy. So let's go for Crimson Sublimation once again. Hit him with a Magarula, hit him with the Magnara, then, you know what, we'll just hit him with the Magidola. We'll just hit him with the Magidola and be over and done with it all, won't we? Okay, Giannis maxes out and learned Maragion. That's kind of nice. Honestly, Giannis would be such a great persona to have if its SP costs weren't so high. Like, if they were just like 12 or 16, that'd be great. But 24 SP per cast is so steep. Okay, let's just do regular hits and get through this without too much hassle. Okay, pop off Nanjo, I guess. Okay, back into the subway we go. I think I think we have to go through the subway, like, 1 or 2 more times, but we aren't... Like, we don't have to spend a massive amount more time in the subway, but we will have to come back through here 1 or 2 more times. Fortunately, we can kind of get through it very quickly. Maki hits level 33. She remains our strongest party member by quite a margin, to be fair. Okay, we can just kind of blast these, I think. Magarula does a fair bit. Crimson Sublimation wipes out the front line. Magnara does a little bit of damage. Magidola wipes out the second row. Zeodyne won't do anything, so now it's time to punch out some principalities, I suppose. Also, 10 out of 10, way to miss Koha on the one guy who'd be weak to it. Man, genuinely, Reggie just hits so hard. I greatly appreciate how much damage he does with his regular attacks. Because honestly, I feel like he... And maybe it's just because I gave him a persona that has a pretty high base cost, but he really does seem like he just hits super hard. Okay, let's just blast through these as usual. Makarakan means I'm about to have a really bad time. Yeah, that's, that was avoidable. That was very avoidable. Let's just cast Eternal Light and be done with this. Never mind, that... Okay. Nanjo should be okay, because he should be able to finish this off now. Okay, crisis averted. But yeah, that's... So yeah, that is a moment of explaining to myself why it's probably a good and important idea to maybe try to carry a level of a bit of everything in every single turn, because I kind of just annihilated my own health bar there. And I went the wrong way, so I need to actually loop back around. I went the wrong way. I've looped back around entirely, haven't I? I have indeed looped around entirely the wrong way, so let's quickly just make our way through here. Actually, what am I doing? I can just Astuma. I could probably just Astuma my way through here. I don't know. I don't remember which of these worked. I do not remember which of these worked. Condescending did not work, okay. I'm sure I managed to negotiate with these things earlier, but I don't remember what I did to negotiate with them. I feel pretty confident saying it wasn't Naria's singing, though. I feel like almost every enemy... I feel like almost every demon in the game just hates Naria's singing. Which, if anything, is kind of fun, because I like the idea that it's just like, he'll do it, but he's really bad at it. Which, to be fair, I think also is kind of fun, because, like, I'm pretty sure it's vaguely implied that the Persona 3 protagonist is a pretty solid singer. Or at least he likes singing. So that's kind of fun. Well, there goes the front line. Zeodyne handles that. Megidola wipes out the middle row, and now it is time to throw hands with some principalities once again. Are these principalities? Yes, they are. I will say, I do really like the designs that principalities have in the main series. Like, well, after this, because they look so cool. Okay, so, off we go through here, and now, we can, well, there's a save point there. Also, yes, I am just kind of sidestepping through here without turning the camera much. I imagine, like, I mean, realistically, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine that might be a little more practical. I think this is all the same dialogue. Okay, yeah, this is all the same dialogue. Okay, off we go. Back through here, because now we can just quickly get on out of here. I say that, but let's... Wait, what am I doing? I could just... I have Astuma. Why am I not using it? I mean, if nothing else, I could get some use out of that old persona that Nanjo probably doesn't need anymore. Because if nothing else, this should keep weak enemies away from me, right? And I imagine things that are like 10 levels... No? Okay, no, these are pretty high level enemy. Wait, I should be able to negotiate with these. Invite. That made it mad. Taunting it also made it mad. I don't have a Malachite. I can persuade it. I didn't know I had a turquoise, but okay. Okay, I guess I'll just kill them. I guess I'll just kill them, because, honestly, I mean, if I kill them, can I get my turquoise back? It's like, I give them the item, so surely I could just take the item back, right? That makes a whole lot of sense to me, at least. Okay, so, wait, I've gone back inside. So, I'm gonna go save the game. I'm gonna go, I've accidentally went back into the other subway entrance, because I want to go in here, and that's another encounter. Let's just blast our way through these. I should have gone for Eternal White. But Crimson Sublimation does a decent amount. Zeodyne does, honestly, more than I expected it to. And Megidula just kills... It doesn't kill them all. Wow. And I probably should have just used Eternal White here, but whatever. Because now that kills, and we can go save the game and end off today's episode here. In between episodes, I'm probably gonna go... and get some more skill cards, well, spell cards, so I can fuse some new personas. So I might come back in the next episode either a level or two higher, or just have some new personas available. But I haven't really decided on that yet. So I might have new personas in the next episode, I might not. But either way, I'm going to end off today's episode here, and next time we're going to be going on into the Mana Castle. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here, as I've said like 5 times now. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Persona 1. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.